Here we have for sale our no-VAT Ford Transit Custom 320. This is a 2019 on a 19 plate. So the 320 means it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre Eco Blue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. This is the long wheelbase, or L2, and that's the easiest way to tell there, is that space just behind the side loading door. Limited, which is the spec, double cab van, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited double cab of this age. There's of course a number of things which have been added to this particular example to enhance it, so we'll talk you through those additions as well. And we'll also look at things like the condition in detail and also the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. Now, I mentioned right at the start of the video that there is no VAT to pay on this van. The reason being is that the previous owner was not VAT registered. So once someone no VAT has owned a van, they can't then pass that VAT on, they can't charge it when they come to sell it, so it's no VAT then for the rest of its life. Looking here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So rear barn doors are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a Limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles all round, these trims down the side of the vehicle, the bumpers of course, the rear bumper, the front bumper, and also the mirror caps, and finally this little trim just here above the rear number plate. You also get parking sensors as standard as well, so they're nicely integrated into the rear bumper and also the front bumper as well. In terms of condition here then, let's have a really close look at the condition of these rear doors, and hopefully as you'll see they are looking very, very nice. We've got a lovely gloss finish to the paintwork here. It's polished up very nicely indeed. And I'm just trying to see for any blemishes or dents or anything like that which I can point out to you, and I can see that there is a blemish just here. So this is a little hairline mark just in almost where the two doors would join. So there's a little mark just there. Otherwise the rear doors are looking very, very nice indeed. In terms of the rear bumper itself, there's a couple of marks just down low down here on the rear bumper as well, and a couple of tiny little chips and things in this sort of area, but largely very clean indeed. We can also see that this one has actually got a tow bar fitted, so this one has got the 7-pin electrics in there, all wired in correctly. Nice to see that. Very handy, of course, if you've got a little trailer, maybe a caravan, or even a bike rack can be put on there as well. Now let's start looking at the bits which have been added, and you can see here that this one has got a fantastic rear spoiler here on the rear doors, and that just ties in very nicely with the rest of the styling. So we've got the nice roof bars just there, of course the alloy wheels which we'll come to, and also things like the side bars as well. If we open up the rear doors then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, looking at the load space just here. On a Custom you've got this little yellow arm there. If you give that a pull, that clips into place there against the rear door, and that will allow you to open it up to its full 180-degree position. Now it is quite windy here today, so that may close shut, but what you can do in those windy conditions is you can just leave it in that position there and it will lock into place at 90 degrees. But having a look inside the rear of the vehicle, then we can see that this one is fully ply lined in the back of the van, and of course the ply lining is there to help protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around here inside the back of the van, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of the van there. You can also see something which I personally really like is the factory fitted bulkhead. That gives you that nice separation between the cab space and the load area, so you can put your bikes or work gear, whatever it may be, in the back of here, and it's not going to encroach on your cab space there, so you can really keep that nice and clean like a car. And then this is more the working area, but massive practicality over something like a 5 or 6 or even 7-seat family vehicle, because you can get so much stuff in the back of here and you still can carry 6 people there in complete comfort. Looking in the rear then, you've got a number of tie down points as well around the rear of the vehicle, and of course that is there so you can tie down your cargo. The Limited does come with this nice hard wearing plastic floor in the back, but just having a look at the condition, as you can see it's in really good order throughout the back. A couple of little marks here just to the plastic on the entranceway, which I guess as you would expect, seeing as Of course, that's such a high traffic area of items being loaded in and out of the back. And the rear doors, you've got full ply rear coverage there. And so it's all brand new in the back of there, looking really, really nice indeed. We'll continue then moving around the outside of the vehicle, so looking down the passenger side here. And what we like to do when we're looking down the side of a van like this is to really look in these sort of more dynamic angles, looking for any dents or scratches or ripples, anything like that. But as you can see, it is looking really, really smart. And as I say, you've got that lovely gloss finish to the paintwork with, of course, the preparation that we've put into it. Looking at the alloy wheels then, we've got these lovely 20-inch caliber T-Sport gunmetal grey alloy wheels. These are fully load rated for the vehicle with, of course, load rated tyres. And again, all absolutely brand new. So you've got no scuffs, no wear on the tyres, all ready to go. Nice set of sidebars, as I say, that really sets the side of the vehicle off. And as I say, hopefully, as you can see here, looking at the paperwork, it looks very clean and tidy indeed. If we open up the passenger side loading door, now a double cab does come with twin side loading doors, which is really nice to be able to gain access from both sides for your rear passengers. But this then unveils the rear seats. So we can start to have a look here at the condition of the rear seats, which hopefully is conveying accurately on camera, but is absolutely lovely. You have got ISOFIX compatibility on the two outer seats as well, so perfect for carrying children in the back. Now the double cab also comes with carpet throughout, so you get a nice carpet overmat, but also underneath that, carpet on the floor as well, giving it, as I say, a much more car-like feel. And this is where you can actually see the inside of the door card as well, which is a really nice bonus. That really helps to deaden down sound, as does the bulkhead, and you've got opening windows there on both side doors. And looking at the roof, again, the factory double cab comes with this lovely headlining as well, which of course just gives it more of a car-like feel. The only thing defaulted on really in the back here, there is a couple of light sort of superficial marks to the plastics just down in that area there I can spot. Otherwise, looking absolutely spot on. If we open up the passenger door then, we can start to have a look inside here. And again, just a couple of very light marks to the plastic just there. But looking at the step, the floor, the carpet, the seats in here, all absolutely lovely. You have got storage underneath these front passenger seats, so you can flick those forward like that, and again that gives you plenty of storage, and I really like that because it's out of the line of sight. It's not exposed, very much like, of course, in the load space, but easy to access here in the cab. And as I say, that is always a testament to how well we prepare these vans, is how clean it is, even in the places which you don't immediately see. We really do go above and beyond when it comes to preparing these vans. A nice fold-down work tray here, a couple of cup holders, and also somewhere to store your paperwork as well. And having a look at the dashboard, lovely condition here of the dashboard. You've got a nice cup holder up on top, bottle holder down below that, and plenty of space up on top of there, more storage, and of course the glove box there with the book pack. We'll come around to a bit more of the spec when we go around to the driver's side, but as I say, all in all, looking really, really smart. There's a couple of tiny little blemishes here, so I don't know if you can even see that, but just above my finger there, tiny little stone chip, and the smallest little pin dent there on the fuel filler cap, absolutely tiny, but there's not much to fault in it other than, I say, a couple of stone chips here or there, which have been neatly touched in the correct colour to, of course, ensure they're not going to get any worse. Moving around to the front of the vehicle then, and of course there's more upgrades which have taken place here. So we've got the fantastic Ford Trail front grille, which is one of the main things which really sets the front of the van off. A proper Ford product that, and as I say, it just transforms the look of the front end. You can also see here that while we're down here, we've got the these are the headlights which come as standard on the limited model. It comes with these lovely LED daytime running lights around the outside. Front fog lights come as standard on limited, and these also act as cornering lights, so as you turn a corner they will illuminate to help you around. As I mentioned earlier, front parking sensors come as standard as well, along with that colour-coded front bumper, and there's a nice front splitter on there as well, which just helps to give you that brilliant look. And I really like the grey on the grey, so the grey wheels on the grey van, I think that just looks absolutely spot on. Finally then, on the outside, looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again, hopefully the camera is just conveying that accurately, but very, very clean, considering this van is now 4 years old. It's looking really, really smart indeed. If we open up the driver's side loading door, this gives you a look of the rear seats from this angle as well. And then let's open up the driver's door. There's a lot of spec to run through in here. I'll be as quick as I can because I don't want to keep you for too long. Looking at the driver's step, all in lovely order. Again, same in here. The carpet, the overmat. As I say, sorry, we have got very bright sunlight here today, so excuse the shadows. The driver's seat is looking in really good order. You've got plenty of adjustability here, so that's height adjustability, and that is what they call thigh adjustment, which is the front of the seat there. And you've also got the armrest, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height as well. Up on top of the driver's door card, which is looking in pretty good order, I must say, you've got electric windows, you've got electric folding mirrors, and that's how those operate there, just by pulling that dial back down towards you like so, and you can see they fold in and out accordingly. Auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers. You can see that this van does come with 2 full remote keys as well. Up on top of here, as I mentioned, on the other side you have got plenty of storage, and on this side you've got a USB and a 12-volt socket, and I've got that occupied, and I'll show you why in just a second. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side here we've got your cruise control just there, and your volume for the radio underneath there. On the right hand side, onboard computer controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone just there as well. Looking at the dashboard, you can see that the vehicle is running. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, and you can see the mileage there, 31,922 miles, so lovely miles for its age indeed. 6-speed manual gearbox go along with that 130 brake horsepower engine, and underneath that then we have got the flip down hidden cup holder as well just there. Looking in the centre then, air conditioning, heated front seats, heated windscreen and heated wing mirrors, all comes completely as standard. You've got another USB and a 12-volt socket down there, and one of the main features or main selling points of this shape Transit Custom is it does come with the brilliant Sync 3 screen, which gives you, as you can see here displayed on the screen, Apple CarPlay. You also get Android Auto as well. This allows you to use things like your maps, as you would do on your phone. You can even listen to your favorite podcasts. You can listen to your music, all completely on here as you would do on your phone. A really, really fantastic system. But you can also, if we go back here, you have got DAB radio on here as standard as well. And of course you can connect your phone to that via Bluetooth. During our preparation, we have put this vehicle right through our workshop. So in terms of service history, we have got evidence of 2 previous services which have been carried out, and it was MOT'd in May of 2023. So we've got a good MOT remaining on there at the moment. As I say, so we've got evidence of 2 previous services, but during our preparation we have also given the vehicle a further full service, which also included the changing of the rear brake pads and also the wiper blades. So this vehicle is totally ready to drive away today, and as I mentioned, no VAT to pay, so a fantastic opportunity right there for a van that looks the way that that does. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. That is where you'll find, as I say, the full advert, which includes the price, the description and the photography of the vehicle. There's a number of ways which you can contact us on the website, but you can also reach out to us via either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates on all of our vehicles, and whether that be for private individuals or for limited companies, so by all means get in contact for some funding options. We can deliver the vehicles nationwide as well, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.